Hello there everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. I'm here at our main base getting ready to do a new project today. A couple new projects actually. So, first things first, the lighting underneath the water here looks absolutely fantastic. I'll definitely be expanding that further as time permits. Not going to do that right this instant. Oh, I missed a piece of dirt, look at that. But it's definitely going to be on the list as we go forward. But right now we have a very specific technical absence in this base that I need to get started on so that we can start on other projects. And that is, we need a ceiling on this place. I mean, you know, it looks okay as it is, but it would look a lot better with an actual bloody roof on the place. And not just any roof. This roof has to be somewhat functional. So I actually have sort of plans. Well, not the roof specifically, but yeah, well, the roof has to be functional, but also the pillars supporting it have to be functional as well. So the first thing we need to do is figure out where this spot right here is in the base, or under here. Whoops, because, let me see, is this actually far enough the distance back we want to be? I've been working down here a bit off camera, getting the first platform started to be organized, clearing some more space, finishing all the pillars, discovering that, well, unsurprisingly, missed a spot. It's okay, that'll all be gone before long. This is obviously going to have to be reorganized a bit. I've got some ideas on that, but it will wait till another time. It's not urgent. For the purposes things I need to do right now, it is not at the top of reorganizing the sorting system is on the list, but not at the top of the list. Because that thing there has some flaws that need to be sorted. Anyways, I need to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here, and let's see, so this is one corner right here, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be. Diagonal movement. Technically, if we want to be absolutely specific, it's this one right here that we need to work with. I'll figure out what to do with this a little later, probably turn it into a column or something. But what we need to do is right here, we're going to need to close that off, because that area there it is going to be the site of our first pillar. So the support pillar here, basically the core of this plan is as follows. The base is going to have a series of support pillars supporting the roof that's going to go over this whole place. These pillars are going to act minor design flaw. I got to go light up the top of that mob system in construction. I built one additional floor, and there's already mobs spawning up there because of the lack of light. I'll do that in a minute. So, anyways, as I was saying, the pillar has to, I want it to be able to carry material that is being delivered by the systems that might lie above. So say I want to build a wheat farm up there, it's quite likely that processing and storage will be down below, but I want to put the wheat farm, I want to build green roofs. Functional green roofs is an idea I'm playing around with. So big roof covered with plants harvested by automated pistons that deliver it into water streams that will push it down these pillar columns at the various locations. Not all of them. Like some of these won't have anything like that, but these 4 sort of corner pillars here, so there'll be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the crops will be organized appropriately to match up with some of the facilities down below. And I fell in a hole. Who didn't see that coming? So, what we need to do now is figure out what the pillars are going to look like. So I'm already pretty sure they're going to be bigger than the bases of them. All right, well, it has to meld with the existing structure. So it's going to be, let's do it this way. Put that there. Let's get a corner out. Let's see if that's going to look big enough for a base. Of course, yeah, this is the middle of a... maybe we need to go out one more. We might... No, we don't have stone stairs, I don't believe. There's no smooth stone. No, there aren't. So if I'm going to use smooth stone for this, I have to work around my existing limitations. So it's going to be... The pillars are going to be disconnected then. Whoops. Stop it. You go there, 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 boom. At least this stuff doesn't break apart, right? Let's see if that looks large enough, or if we need... I think we're going to have to go one radius larger on this. Yeah, absolutely. That has to be a bit larger. Or it's going to look unimposing. And we can't have things looking unimposing in a place that's got this kind of scale going on for it. So square this off. And we'll have some sort of support going down to the water level here, which I am slowly working on replacing with permanent materials. So if it goes out to 3, and then we make this out to 5, and then we put the, yeah, that's going to be the right size, isn't it? Let's go around it. And with our first part, oops. And there we go. Part 1 is almost ready. Get a few corners in place. Now whether they remain corners or not still remains to be seen, because it's going to join with some larger feature here at a later time. There we go. Because the floor of this place will use those structures as well. Neat little trick, if you want a stone brick floor that water flows through that doesn't turn into moss stone, like what I've done down here, you can use, just this is just a little aside for you, to get the effect that I'm, not here, but yeah, here, you see, we've got stone bricks that are not, that have water dripping through but haven't turned. Just use slabs. A pair of vanilla slabs can be stacked together to make a whole block, but it still retains the properties of those slabs. Okay, so there's part 1. Now then, we want to, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I want to make this look interesting, so I don't want to just limit myself to one texture here. And the only way to get a second texture in here will be to, how are we going to do this? It needs to go upside down, doesn't it? Yeah. Because we're going to have, yeah, we're going to make good use of the characteristics of this. There's that one. Those might actually have to be full, my English today. These might have to be something other than corners, just from a first glance here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. There might be some possibilities depending on what we put next. So let's see. So these guys here all share a block together. So let's see if we... So those are the corners. So we want... Yeah, I think we are going to have to do it that way, aren't we? Yep. Yeah, that's going to be the... I always use corners and then I wind up needing to use something different every time. It's funny, corners I would say are the least used block. Whoops. Probably just because the fool things are the most specific in terms of how they are placed. They fill in a very specific niche in the microblock system of Better Than Wolves. So put that there. Because they're the only gap filling block. They fill in that tiny little leftover gap that you inevitably get when working with half and half blocks and quarter blocks like this, because these are quarter blocks. Okay, now then, put this here, and this becomes, nope, 2 will not connect. What about here? Nope. Let's see, if we put this here instead, what can we do? Can't put it there, can't put it there. What do we need? Do we need... Yeah, actually that might work. If we put corner here, put in 4 corners like that, that could produce a very interesting pattern indeed. And then place the next row. So let's see, so if we're going to do the next row is going to fill in this gap right here. Then we specifically need these pieces right here. I'll put one there. Okay. Let's see. And then that becomes a corner right there. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. That goes there and there. No, 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 no. We definitely don't want the corners. The corners, oh, but we're going to need the corners to, dang it. The missing link, I think. Actually, what if we place that in the middle? Nope, those don't connect. What about that? Nope, no connection there either. It's definitely going to come down to the choice of fillers here. But I think maybe if we put this up by 1, like that, no. There, and then that gets connected by that. I am just really just we're just building for the sake of building. We haven't done that for a while. Building to try and get something that looks different. Actually, maybe if we, instead of going straight up, maybe if we put it right there instead. Right, but we can't do that because the 2 won't connect. You know what? I'm leaning towards making that an actual smooth stone hole block right there. If I put a... Yeah, that might work. Let's try that. Put a corner there. An edger there. Nope, that would be the wrong piece. Corner. Hole block. And then what I haven't decided yet is if the piece that's still left is going to be a, or the gap that's still left is going to be filled with a different block, or if it's going to, I think it's going to be hollow. just as a sort of gut feeling here. Should probably put those on. Oh, sun's setting. That means we can go do a bit of glowstone placement here. It's the other thing I want to do today while it's dark out. Okay. And I'm gonna starve if I'm not careful. Alright, so what has happened here? This feels like it's missing something right there. Should I... What was that? That was a... Does that look better? I think it might. In fact, I think... that'll make the, well, actually that might work. It felt just a little undersized still. Yeah, it did. And then that centerpiece there will be, yeah, there we go. I think we're on the right track now. Whoops. The plan will come to fruition shortly. You go there. All right, but first, let's go put some glowstone down. Let's see, so we put 2 right there. We're probably going to need 1 at the edge there, but let's put 1 right in here. Okay, how does this line up? This is the hard part. I've made this thing just a little bit crazy to... Oh, right under here. Perfect. Keep symmetrical. Okay, then the next one goes right under here. Excellent. Symmetry in lighting, always a good addition. How about right... Actually, if we put 1 there, we could put 1 here as well. Which means that another one goes on the same spot on the other side. There we go. It's coming along quite nicely. How about 1 right at the top of this right here? Oh, hey, a cave. So right at the tip of that, and then right at the tip of the mirror. Whoops. I dug out something extra, didn't I? Couldn't tell you what, though. Okay, and we have not got a full one right there. There's some light right there. It's quite... I'm not sure if it's bright or if it's just that we've got it almost lit up now. Ooh, right under there. That'll be an excellent spot for 1. Cool. Add some nice texture. Yeah, we might need 1 more, but I think we are pretty much down in here somewhere maybe. We'll have to see. Cool. Nope, that will do. Let me just finish up the retrofit here with these whole blocks, and then we'll see how the things look once I'm done. That one in there. Okay, and then get rid of all of the corners around the thing because they're in the wrong spots now. So, if you hear me wincing in pain in this episode on occasion, I don't think I have yet, but you never know. I just about crushed my foot underneath my door to my office today. Walking in, just walked straight into it, jammed my foot right under it, and oh boy, does it ever hurt right now. Just even putting any weight on it is quite excruciating. But the show must go on, and I mean, it's not as if I broke my arm or something, so it's just a bit of a pain, so to speak. Pun is unintended, that's for sure. Alright, so I can't fall in there, which is cool. Okay, well, that is actually kind of interesting. Okay, let's tweak this by putting that right there instead. Except that that won't work because then these guys won't connect. Let's see. Well, we need to take it in by one more somehow. Let's see, what do we do? Actually, this might work. We just place some dirt here and place, let's see, if we place a corner right here. No, not a corner. Let's see, so the edging is going to be lined up with this spot right here. So that's going to be the edging of the main pillar structure. And we'll just push this one out by one. And actually we'll make this one a slab right here. Because then we're going to run. No, 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 no. I want it to go vertical. There we go. The precise placement techniques are still sometimes eluding me to get these to not rotate. You know, you think you got it all figured and then, well, let's just say I'm not complaining about the characteristics of this because it's a really neat system. Okay. Now then, the underlying support for this thing. We're going to put stone there. Stone there. Whoops. Where was that? What was that up against? Right there. Get those out of there and that out of there. Good. And get rid of this. Whoops. Gonna have to be careful here. So the rest of this, I gotta go get some glass because the rest of this is going to be filled in with sort of a glass free-floating tube here, which will also prevent mobs from spawning on it. But we're also going to have a bit of internal lighting on this, which I think is what we'll put in next. So I always like it when these things are self-illuminating. And I think the lights can go here, 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 and here. Okay, this is just a prototype, shall we say. Let's see how it looks from a distance. A little bland with only the one color, isn't it? Yeah, I definitely need to layer in a second color. Let me see what would be good. We've got whites and blacks in here. Probably the whole blocks. Those will be the easiest ones to replace and find analogs for, because the stone I've used quite extensively in the connectivity part of that design. So let's see what we've got in our work boxes here. We've got some white stone. Do we have any black stone? Oh, netherrack. No, nether brick isn't going to really fit the look of this place. I guess the black stone's all up at the main storage base. So let's just grab whatever we dropped down here. There we go. Okay. So if we're going to make all of the full blocks into white stone here, that would be these three. So let's just replace one side and see how it looks. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. That. And actually, it occurs to me that we actually could use the white stone somehow in here on the vertical portion. I think the other part of the problem is this piece right here. I don't think it really fits the way I wanted it to. Yeah, that needs to be redone. Whoops. Put this right here, and that is the vertical support, which needs to stay. It's just these that need to go. Okay, and then if we put, let's see, I think we need to cap the layer somehow. So maybe we do this layer instead. Oh no, it can't be done. Can't? Oh yeah, it can. Can't it? Yeah, it can be done. We're just standing in the space that we need to fill. That's all. Get these into place. And that goes there. That goes there. All right, now let me just run back to base and we'll grab some. It still feels like I need something here. Oh man, not sure what yet, but you know what it is? We need to hide that face, don't we? That needs to be not, this needs to be not exposed. I think the best way to do that will be just to fill in this whole layer like that. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere now. I think we're getting there. Okay. Place all of those. And those. Around the outside, and I think we're getting close to having a structure that I actually will, oops, mess up and place in the wrong place. I'm not even sure where that thing wound up. Dang it. I can fix it from the bottom if it's in the way of something. Also means we don't need the glass I was talking about, although we will need that to control item flow. I think that's going to work with the white. See, then this will go up and arch out over the ceiling when I eventually build it. Now those need to go. Those are not helping. See, I want it to look massive and sort of, I don't know, what would the term be? Almost not there as well. Here we go. I think that's going to be the look we're going to want. We'll do 2 layers of that and then we'll pull it in at the next layer. Still not quite right. Let me think about this off camera. There may actually be another solution. I think I got an idea, but I'll just have to go grab some stuff. I shall be right back. Okay, I think I did it. I think we're there. I replaced the core of the structure with stone brick as the cross beams, which just gives it a bit more texture. And I pushed these all in a bit. I replaced this row with internal bricks, which I think will leave us enough space. And then the whole thing is going to be, well, this layer here is going to be filled with glass right here, and that one below is going to be backfilled. Yeah, I see where that wound up. Darn thing. I'll have to backfill the next layer down to keep items from getting out of control. But for today, I think we're done. That was sort of my funny little goal for today's episode, was just to get that under control. And now all that's left is integrating it with the pattern that's already here. hopefully without creating connections I don't want. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that yet, but we will see. Let's see, and then we want this one to connect right here. Anyways, probably should have done this first, but I kind of needed to know where the, yeah, that is not going to work. I do not want that connection right there. How to keep things from connecting. There's got to be a trick to this. Oh, maybe there is, actually. Aha! There we go. That's probably more along the lines of what I'm looking for, except for this right here. If I put a corner in there, it'll probably connect the way I want it to. Or not. Let's put it up against that one there. Nope. Alright, well, we'll... Alright, we want that one to connect the way... that way. There. No, 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 no. It needs to connect here. I want this to go straight across here, yeah. Yeah, and that's going to leave a gap that's way bigger than I want it to leave. So that's going to be a problem. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. So we don't want that to go there. We want it to go there, ideally. Okay, well, anyways, this is a job for another day. I'll futz around with this a bit over the next little while. Ooh, we're getting a gloomy night to wrap up the episode. We're definitely going to have a couple spots we're going to need to round out, but tonight is a new moon. Ooh, and I didn't torch that. So what we need to do is determine if there's any spots which are still gloomy in this area that I've lit up now. So we're going to give it a few more minutes. I guess the moon is high. I think we have sufficiently lit this up, which is a nice little confirmation. It sure doesn't take much, and these are sure going to add a lot of light to the place. So that's good news as well. Just had a thought. If we put that there and put the cross-connecting piece right there. Nope, not that piece. Need one of these. There we go. I think that's going to give a better effect. There we go. Yeah. Got it. Okay. The first level of texture integration is done. And we'll just round out this spot right here with something. Probably a couple of pieces, actually. Yeah, two blackstone slabs right there. Just to continue the blackstone characteristic here. And I think that'll do. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you all very much for watching. Love to hear any suggestions or requests you might have for future episodes. Let me know what you think. Always interested to hear your feedback. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.